can we be late when we're actually early at the same time? I guess we're
Late,
technically
wow.
late in actually like putting up this screen, which is what Guardian Down probably wants to see, like immediately to see
Yeah.
your smiling face. Hope that I'm not here is probably...
Come on.
It's probably both of those things. Jack, it's good to see you. Sushi, wonderful to see you. It is a Thursday evening once again. It's time for some podcasting, some beverage podcasting. I'm Andrew.
Let's talk about beverages. And I'm Keith.
That's right. We are going to talk
We're
about
here
beverages.
to talk about beverages, yes.
And all kinds of other things. You literally held back a moment. Sushi with the 100 bits right out of the gate. We love that.
We happy?
We are happy.
Vincent! We happy? Yeah, we happy.
I still like that one. Sushi, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. How is your Thursday going? You even held back a story right as we were about to start.
It's not nothing all that great.
No,
but
you
I
said
happened to-
earth-shattering, something I need to hold for the podcast.
Yes, that's right. I was bursting with excitement when I got over here and I held it. No, I just thought of it. It's funny, throughout the week there's so many times I think of things, whether to talk about with you or other, like yesterday I went out and had a beer with a friend, and then this morning I'm like, I wanted to talk about these 3 other things with this person. And then you forget. So but no, I happened to be watching Frasier last night. Was on.
Oh, first time through?
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
It might be good.
Give
it a chance.
I'm going to give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
But I don't know if I guess they're back to back because I thought this was going back to back. But back to back episodes were the one in the ski lodge with Guy. And then right after that was You Have Egg on Your Face. No, you literally have egg on your face.
You literally have.
That one.
Oh God, that's.
It was back
are they
to back.
Are those actually the? Were those the?
I don't know, but it was
Okay.
I was I was feeling really tired last night, but I had to stay up to, even though I can watch them on numerous other things. I didn't have to do that, but oh my gosh, so good.
You have Hulu, don't you?
Yeah,
So you literally can watch them anytime you want.
Hulu
as well.
with commercials still.
Oh,
But
that's
yes,
true.
I do have Hulu. But
How
oh
annoying
my
are the
God,
commercials on Hulu?
The Guy. It's not too bad.
Okay,
It's-
I haven't ever had Hulu with commercials. So.
No, I've never had one.
I have Netflix.
No, that's good for
Netflix,
you.
which is annoying sometimes because you'll have this long stretch where there's nothing, and then it feels like they put like almost back to back. Like if we're watching a movie or something like that, it'll be like 45 minutes. Like I'll forget to oh yeah, there's ads.
Yeah.
And then it feels like within 15 minutes of each other, like we're gonna get it with ads again. It's like son of a bitch.
It's kind of nice in a way because you're sort of programmed anyways to, at least I am, to have commercials.
Mm.
In some ways program, but then so it's like, okay, I'm gonna get up and clean the dishes or get myself something to drink. So it's like not necessarily the worst thing, but
Kinda like it used to
sometimes
be.
you just like to watch all the way through. But yeah, to see those two Manels and that, please have some privacy.
Yeah.
That whole.
Why are you wasting your time with these two lesbians?
Do not deny your. Be authentic to your true self and
What?
stop chasing these two lesbians.
The way he goes, what?
Yeah.
I'm not gay.
I'm
Guy.
not gay, Guy.
That one. Are you telling me in this whole
Yeah, I know.
that no one was interested in me?
God, the hormones bouncing off the wall.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
Baker, good
Baker.
evening. Andrew and Keith, cheers to you as well. Let's get out a first beverage right away, and then we can keep the chat going here.
Well, I want to let Baker know that I bought her 2 of the Nantucket cranberry pies today. They are back.
That's a lot of pie.
So hopefully...
Is that a full-size pie?
Well, I think she might still have one left from last year.
Oh, my God.
No, it's maybe 9 by 9, something like that.
That's a
8
big
by 8.
pie.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
what kind of pie is it? Did you say
It's the
cranberry?
Nantucket cranberry. It's kind of like got a cakey bottom almost, and then cranberries on top. Yeah.
You eat both of those, you'll have a cakey bottom, I tell you what.
Oh.
Right there, nailed it. Oh,
It's
my
a Trader
gosh.
Joe's seasonal item, one of Baker's favorite desserts, which at least as of a month or 2 ago, she still had one around.
Wow.
I don't know if she's eaten it or not, but now she can eat
Throw
that one
away?
because I've got 2. No,
Do
eat
they
that one.
freeze well?
They come in frozen.
Oh, okay. I
So
did not know that.
They start out frozen, so they do freeze well.
Ripe water. Not sure I'd drink that. Not that kind of ripe. This is a sparkling hop water from Great Notion Brewing, which we love. Several of those things. We had to remember exactly all of them.
Yes.
As we were
Well, you
talking
did. I
earlier.
was like, we've had some from them, right? And yeah, you
Like,
you
is
rattled
their
them
stuff
off.
okay? I'm like, no, they've got some amazing things.
It's good
You're like,
stuff.
You're like, easy. Don't push it. Okay, it's fine. We
It's
liked
good.
it.
Good. Oh, okay. So she finished. So now you have at least 2 more that I've gotten for you, and you can come in and get more if you want. But at least there's 2. that I will drop by. So
Did actually finish it 2 weeks ago. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
What about, wasn't there like a certain Kringle that only comes around like every once in a while too? Because
Well,
usually you
that
always have the
one-
one, right? The almond.
we
or
don't.
something?
Well, no, we don't always have that one.
Oh.
That one's coming soon. That's the October November Kringle.
Do you guys have a
now we
pumpkin
have
one?
a pumpkin caramel one. Yeah.
Oh, I bet that's good.
It is very good. It's not one of the more popular ones.
Really?
I mean,
How do you not like pumpkin and
So
caramel?
here's the thing: they all sell well. It's not like one just
It's
sits
a relative
and-
scale.
Yeah, it's a relative scale, but that one is not. The almond one is the one everybody is like always on the lookout for. But I actually like the pumpkin caramel one probably the best. There's a pecan one that's good too, but I haven't had any Kringle in a long time.
Do you just not buy them?
Yeah,
it's a lot of calories.
Yeah, they used to, and it's not a price thing. They used to be $7. They're up to like $10 now. They were $6.99, but this is when we first started getting them in. But no, they are delicious. And so it's like a round Danishy thing for people. If you're Wisconsin person, you know exactly what these are, or a Trader Joe's person. But it's a Danishy thing, and where the two pieces like overlap, that little knuckle of deliciousness is.
It's like the
extra
they always,
filling.
They always talk about like with certain fish, like the cheek meat, how it's like the ultimate like tender, like that's the piece that the chefs like take themselves.
Then
with.
that should be the cheek. That's the cheek meat of the Kringle.
The cheek meat of the
Kringle cheek meat.
Kringle cheek meat. That was actually my stage name in college. When I dress up like Santa and then get a little risque.
You can meet your
Oh,
Kringle.
hello, Great Notion. Yes, Great Notion. This is obviously non-alcoholic. It is a 0-calorie sparkling hop water, dry hop with Citra hops. We like that. We like finding these. Now, on their website, they claim $12 for the 6-pack.
Yeah.
You said a little pricier today.
Yeah,
buying it in store.
About $3.50.
About $3.50. Okay, so it's a South Park amount.
Yes.
We have not had a hop water in a little while.
Yeah, there were a couple there that.
What was our favorite of the ones that we have had? Like besides the one that is made locally
have
by,
we had the
by
Vita,
HJ, which you haven't gotten to have, but I've
tried,
said is delicious.
Yeah, the Vita Spritz, right? We've had that.
Oh yes, that was. I think that might have been.
That was good. I think we had the Lagunitas one that was a little
okay.
more
Had a little sweetness to it or something. That was
we liked the ones we were originally sent by the hops. The H2O company, those I always thought were good.
Those just started getting a little pricey.
Yeah.
We never got to try their new
Skylark.
one.
We've had some of the Lark. No, what is it?
The Hop Lark. The Hop Tea.
Lark.
The Hop Tea or
and
whatever
those were
good.
Make
That's
some
right.
too. Those are good.
Okay.
And they're a good price. So
all right, let's see how we go here. Good hop aroma off the bat. That's
there
nice.
It is.
It's kind of got that. Anytime we have these, it's always like what I always think of with the Lagunitas, like the daytime, which was that lighter. It was a what do you call it? Sessionable.
Yeah.
Or whatever they did.
They called it fractional IPA or something.
Is that what they call it?
I don't know what that means.
I don't think that's what it
They did back in the day.
Oh, even back in the day? Okay.
Yeah.
Which is always a Wednesday, if everybody needs to know. Back in the day, it's always a Wednesday.
Back in the day, double play.
But I always think of sunflower seed. Like there's just like that.
And there's that too with these that remind me of the aloe juice, the ones that we had with the pulpy one.
That was good.
There's a little something like fruity in there too.
Someone actually commented on our aloe juice video a while back. Like within the last week. It's always random.
They said hello.
Yeah. Hello AboutBeverages.
Hello.
They were Swedish. Yeah, it's always funny to me when like comments like from like long time ago or like especially with, I put a bunch of videos that are obviously gaming related and stuff like that. And so then sometimes there's like, hey, this isn't working. Is this, or, will they ever fix this? And then it's like a year later when something does, they're like, that's not a thing anymore. It's like, well, look when the video is dated from, buddy. Like the internet, it doesn't go off the internet. So like, if you see that, look at the date before you put up the comment. Did you just make this? Because that's not a thing.
Ripe water.
I like the pirates on there. Almost feels a little October.
Yeah, there
like
we
Day
go.
of the Dead kind of thing.
Okay, maybe that's what drew me to it. No, actually, I was just looking for it. They had
That's
a couple
good.
others there too.
That's very citrusy.
I like these. These are nice alternatives.
Do you like it for $3.50 though?
I don't like it for $3.50. No, well, because there's others like that we've had before.
I like it
the
for $2.
Hoplark. Yeah.
If you actually could get it for $2 in a store, or even $2.50,
Yeah.
I like that. $3.50, it's like you push it a little bit.
Yeah.
That price is pushing it.
Yeah. Had a
feels like I should get some buzz for $3.50. Feels like it's missing.
had a Coronado. It's been available for us to order. It's only shipped like one of the 3 or 4 weeks I've ordered it, but it's from Coronado Brewing, and it's like called Mermaid's Red Mermaid's Ale Red or something.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
And it's like a red an amber ale or red ale, but it's got a little hoppiness to it.
Oh yeah,
and it's very good. We were all the Todd and Fitz and I were all talking about how we
Cornell Brewing what?
Yeah, Mermaid. I think if that'll come up if you Mermaid Red. I don't see it.
Mermaid's Red.
Yeah, it's in a can.
What was that tongue buckler one we liked a long time ago? It was like an Imperial Red. That was good. That was like bitter and
Ballast Point,
malty
right?
and was it?
Yeah.
That's Cornell Brewing knocking it out of the park with that website info.
I was gonna say because it's a can now.
Yeah, that's a little behind the times too. Beer.
Hey, that's not a thing anymore.
Oh
wait.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't make you don't get too many like red ales or hoppy red ales or anything like that.
No, it's funny.
Kind of forgotten style.
Fitz mentioned to me the blazing. It reminded me of the blazing amber. Remember that used to be from Modern Times. Had an amber that was really and I had a great memory.
Yes, that was their initial 4 releases.
Yeah,
they had the stout, the coffee stout,
which I saw the other day.
They had the one with the yellow. They had the.
It was like Fruitland. No, I don't know if that was one of their original ones.
That was one of their first 5 for sure. The Fruitlands.
There was a wheat. The yellow one, I think. Right?
The wheat. Yes. Because I remember when they first came out, I bought like each of those and tried all of those, and that was good. Yeah, that amber that word was pretty good. Yeah, I got a text from Frank the other day, and I told you about that they had a Modern Times, or that he had a Modern Times that he had gotten. And I was like, and it was like a double, and said it was really good. And I was like, man, I have to start looking for those again. I wonder if they had any at the local Tap and Bottle.
They had the Black House
Stout. That's
Coffee
what it
Stout,
was.
Yeah,
Blazing Worlds.
Blazing World. Yeah,
that's
what did I say?
No, I just.
Oh yeah.
If that's what you said, it just all of a sudden.
Yeah, the Blazing. Yeah,
we were saying Blazing Amber. Or
maybe
something.
that's it. Yeah.
Anyway,
that I remember having actually for the first time, probably like 10 years ago, on draft in San Diego, and I was so many things that I like about beer.
I mean, that's what gave us like the initial idea. The HJ, the homebrew that we did of the coffee, we had that coffee stout too, and that was kind of what we used. We used the Sumatra, and then we used Ethiopian because that's what they had used, and we liked that so much, and kind of did our own variation on that. But that was this is good. Yeah. I like this. It's got a lot of flavor. Obviously, you have to like hops, but like I said, it's got a lot of good flavor in there. It's refreshing. Yeah, that's nice.
I was reading an email from Mother Road today that. I guess they didn't release it last year, but they're releasing the Lost Highway. Black IPA. They did it 2 years ago, and I remember buying a 4-pack of it, and they're having like a special release party, I think tomorrow up there, and then
which we will be at tomorrow. I think he's fixed that.
God, that'd be great.
That would be fun to do something like that.
We'll be there live.
Yeah,
we've got a special arrangement with
live
Mother
on
Road.
tape.
Yeah, yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, that was always a good one.
So yeah, I look forward to. Try to track some of that down. I think I actually found that at the Hoppy Vine. I wound up buying that 2 years ago.
I still need to go there. I have not gone to that place yet.
I've probably been there.
We haven't gone to a lot of places in a while.
No, we were just talking about. I think our tastes have gone more toward cocktails.
Definitely
gone that way. I know especially this year, throughout the summer, wine as well. I've just been enjoying wine.
Your Amaro.
My Amaro
beverage
Spritz.
You can't get enough of.
Yes.
And too bad that's out of stock. That's never coming back again.
Oh no, actually, it's available. Let me know if you suddenly decide to rush through it. I
don't know if I will, but it's such a good price that it's like if it ever was not going to be ordered again, like, I probably should just have another bottle because I've made one or two of those cocktails since then. The one that we made that we both really liked, the 2 ounces of rye, and then it was the ounce of sweet or dry vermouth, and then the Amaro. What was that one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, was it the Old Pal?
Old Pal. Yeah. That was really good.
I actually made myself a Boulevardier the other day too.
Oh, nice.
I just like the Boulevardier.
That's good. Yeah. I think I don't know if we done that one again with this other Amaro.
No.
We should do that. We should probably just revisit that or something, or maybe I'll just revisit it by myself in the corner.
Well, because I know you didn't like the Negroni.
I know, and it pains me because that's a well-loved
maybe
cocktail.
with this Amaro, but who knows? So
this Amaro,
maybe it's not a Negroni if it doesn't have Campari. I don't know, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, that's probably the thing. That's the Anthony Bourdain. So that was like his deathbed drink.
The Negroni?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think it killed him or anything like that.
I
But
don't
like,
know, sure.
yeah. Like I said, but yeah, no, I think that was what he had said was like because they showed him like making it on one of his shows. I remember like within the last like 2-3 months, I had seen that, and they would like, he was like, yeah, he made like a third. It's like, it's really the perfect cocktail. And he's like, it's one of those drinks. First drink, you're like, I don't know if I like this. Second drink, you're like, maybe. And the third one, you're like, I need another one of these.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty funny. I'm like, I probably should just, I should just make another one of those.
Well, I do think though that a bourbon or some sort of whiskey definitely smooths those other flavors out more. And
Right.
But I like Negroni as well. So, but yeah, I just beer wise just haven't been buying or consuming nearly as much.
I've had here and there. I've been having, I've been still having going through some of the Stone brewing stuff I had. A lot of the things I have available right now, it's just like, it's the giant bombers. So I'm not going to drink those pretty much by myself because my wife's mostly having cocktails or whiskey or something like that. So that's not happening. So it's like, usually it's like, I basically have beer now probably when we have our get-togethers. It's about the most beer I consume.
Well,
like
in a week, Saturday.
In a week. But even then, like depending on what we do or how things are balancing out, I might have a beer and I might be like, what specialty drink do they have?
Yeah.
Like I may go to a cocktail or something like, and then grab like more beer when we actually go to tap and bottle or something, depending on how times go. I hope everyone think good thoughts that the football game next week is late in the evening on Saturday because it's supposed to be 95 again.
Yeah.
It's one of the earliest times we've had to do our annual football game, I feel.
We have.
At least recently.
Well,
I'm sure we've gone earlier, but.
No, and actually just a couple of years ago we had a
12
o'clock start time. Oh, you're talking about in
the year.
Yes, definitely.
Because we always go like, what is the last? It's always usually like November 10th
Try
or 15th.
without it being the ASU game or something like that. But it's usually in November for sure.
We could go to an ASU game, like just start a fight. Ready. I feel like that'd be some rough and tumble. That would probably be some pretty strong fans. It might be too much for me. Might be way too much for me.
I don't know if it was green enough that got that
had a little bit
yellow
of tinge to it.
Yeah, a little yellowy green tinge.
A little yellowy tinge means you've had enough liquids. You're fully hydrated.
Yeah, this is how your pee should look.
Yeah, that's actually why it's called ripe water.
It's the color of
the
healthy pee.
Brewmaster puts a little bit of his urine into every. No,
oh wow,
gross. That's disgusting. That's what makes it ripe. We've been catching up, or we've been staying caught up with like that Agatha Altogether. I think we talked about that.
Oh yeah,
a few weeks ago, which is still good. The only comment I've had lately without, and this is not spoilers for anybody that's not watching it, it's one of those shows, and this kind of sounds silly, but it's like obviously everything that is done is not as much on location anymore. It's on a set or it's screen or whatever else. This one definitely feels like they tried to go practical, but it feels like you're watching like a or something. Like it just feels like you're on a sound stage.
Oh.
Just because of like the lighting or the look or the ambient, like everything, like nothing feels real. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. And there's been movies like that too. But yeah, that was just kind of what I noticed the last couple episodes.
That's not, but is that something that they were maybe trying to do? Probably not.
I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe when the show ends, it'll be like, oh, because it feels like this because of this. This wacky thing. But yeah, but the story's been good. Like I've been enjoying watching through that.
You started Only Murders in the Building, right?
We did. I think we're still on. I think we're on maybe episode 3.
Okay.
We haven't watched it really anymore since.
Okay. I think you were only like one in.
Yeah, we've watched 2 or 3 total.
Okay.
Like I said, because we had talked. I think maybe you said third episode was where they meet up with them.
I thought it was the first one. Where
they are in the first one.
Okay. Then
you're like, how many of you watch? And you're like, how many times have you seen that other cast? I was like, once. You're like, okay, I don't think you're at the third. I don't think you're at the third one then.
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
Well, so I think they're releasing them week to week, I believe, because we watched episodes. We watched the 7th one last week, and then it wouldn't let us go to the next episode.
Okay.
So
it's usually 8 or 10.
I think they're usually like 10.
Oh, okay.
Because the Pocket's been in Florida for the week for business.
Oh. So
we haven't been able to watch this week's episode, but
she's helping out with all the disaster relief.
Not this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just work.
That seems like a bad time to choose to go to, not choose to, but have to go to Florida.
Well, fortunately she was, if the storm had affected where she was going, they would have canceled, but she went to Jacksonville.
So okay.
Farther north. But
yeah, because it was a little bit lower. Maybe they choose a safer place next time.
Oh, that's the headquarters. Oh, they have lots of.
Maybe the headquarters should be.
Yeah, rethink that. They're engineers, so they can rebuild. So.
Yeah, nature does not like that state for good reason, apparently.
But it's been possibly our favorite season. So,
okay.
Ava Longoria has just been hilarious as Selena Gomez.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Melissa McCarthy was just in the most recent episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, she's funny.
and she, yeah. You have her doorbell is it's a Billy Joel song.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You hear it ring and you're like, wait, I know that song. And, oh, yeah.
God, okay.
So, but that's
funny.
episode 7. But yeah, no, we've really been enjoying it. It's been a lot of good laughs, and she just was funny, but also with like there were some touching moments as well.
Ava Longoria?
No, Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, okay.
She's just funny.
Yeah. Planty, how's it going? Good to see you, Planty. How are you? Hopefully your evening is going well. That's funny. Yeah. I wonder if they'll find out the murderer. I'm guessing you're on episode 5. They take a big turn toward one person, and then by the end of the episode, you think it's someone else, and then you like. That's how they do it. It's a little telegraph. The last few seasons, like all of a sudden, it's like, good to see you guys. Also doing all right. Nice. I'm glad you're doing all right. Hopefully, you're staying warm. I know it's been colder back east, so. It's okay. I'm with Keith. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's right. I forgot to show you. Oh, I could show you on my phone. Lucky sent me a picture. Hold, please.
I'm with Keith. Just let him know.
Just let him know I'm with the band.
You'll be fine.
Where is it? I thought, because I said I would show this to him live on air.
Is it Lucky shaking Patrick Mahomes' hand?
Oh.
That's funny.
He actually went to a Trader Joe's, his closest Trader Joe's.
Nice. Somebody I watch
and then
stream.
I said, "What did you get?" And he said nothing.
Oh,
he's like, we were running like 20 other errands. He's like, but I had to go in.
Somebody that I watch on stream works for you. Can I have the 20% discount, please? Oh, sure. Well, congratulations for making it to one. There we go.
Yeah. Next time, come out with some good things.
That's right. That's right. Maybe some things you saw us have.
You could have had some Kringle.
Or talk about. Yeah, you could have the Kringle.
The pumpkin caramel Kringle.
That's right.
That would have been a good call. I didn't plan well. It's fine. Yeah, he had a bunch of other stuff going on, but he's like, we were right near there. He's like, I had to go.
But there's a picture there, so that's good.
There's a picture.
That's all
right. Right, exactly.
The story after that could be that you bought basketfuls of food. So
it's true.
We can go that way if we want.
I know. How close is the closest Trader Joe's to you within reason? Is it like 40 minutes? Like, what did you say? It's a decent drive, right? Only there's some sort of archive about beverages, right? Only they are 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Okay. That's dedication.
You must have been doing other things, and that was not the main.
No, that was not the main thing.
All right.
Another 2 hours, you could just be in Arizona.
4 hours.
Not really, but Lincoln is the closest.
If it's a plane flight.
Lincoln, Nebraska is the closest one. That is a drive. That's definitely, you would have to take when I always think it's funny too, and maybe this is not as silly as I think it is. I'll see, and maybe they're driving further. Like people, they go to Costco and you see them open the back of it, and they've got like a cooler with ice in it, and they're putting their stuff in. Yeah. I'm like, how far are you driving? Like,
people do that at work too, or at Trader Joe's. There,
really?
Oh, I got to go to Catalina with my stuff, and I'm like, well, if you have a cooler bag, and we'll put it all in there, and No. Sometimes people don't care. Oh, I'm just going around the corner, and it's not a big deal. You don't have to keep all the cold to get. You hear all kinds of stuff. But
Paco and I were shopping in Lincoln before her flight, and that was on the way. Okay, so it was kind of on the way then. There was a Shields over there too. We went to. What's a Shields?
Shields.
Isn't that
Shields?
Show with Michael Chiklis?
Oh yeah, the Shields.
The Shields. So if you slur your words a little bit, I've got to know what that is.
Oh, Shields. Is
that actually a place?
Oh. Large sporting goods store. Like a large.
Is it Shell? SCHEELS? I bet that's what it is.
Shields. Shields.
Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Probably. Everything you buy there on sale or otherwise is guaranteed satisfactory or your money back. You don't take chances at Shields. Okay, so yeah, it's just like a giant. Okay. sporting goods store. Oh, we have one north of us.
Oh, okay. It's good to know.
How do you feel about a cocktail?
Well, you presented me with two options.
I did. You picked the wrong one, but we still went with
Well, I told you if it's the wrong one, do the other one.
No.
They both they both sound good. So I'm up for a cocktail.
Okay.
Usually it ends the evening, but not today.
Not today, because it is. I feel with having the pumpkin spice stout, that is going to be. In theory, it's going to be a lot.
Yes.
You haven't had one, have you? Have you had that one?
No, I've
okay. So I feel that was going to be a little bit much. So we're going to have the cocktail second in the evening. We are having what came across my feed is called a dirty gin and tonic, or you can call it a dirty martini highball.
Oh, okay.
But more appropriately, I think it's dirty gin and tonic. So my hot toddy. I mean, you are a hot toddy from what I've heard, but we're not having that. No, so we're gonna have a dirty gin and tonic. So we've got some tonic water, we've got some gin. There actually is a half ounce of vermouth in this, so they're they're going for the wet style of martini, is what I was told. So we're gonna make it that way.
Okay.
It's got a few bar spoons of olive juice in it. The olive juice I have is because it's garlic stuffed olives. So we're gonna get a little bit of that too, so even a little more savory. We're gonna mix that up.
I kind of like the martini highball name in a way.
Oh, you like that
but
better?
We'll see. Maybe when we taste it, one of those will come jump out to us. But
yeah.
yes,
a wet drink. Who would have thunk? I know. Who would have thought? 100%. Who would have thought? So we're gonna go make that. We're gonna come back and we will chat a little bit more and talk about the cocktail. So we will be right back.
Sounds good.
We are back. Thank you all for hanging out. Nightfall, thank you for the Prime sub. 51 months while we were gone. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're doing well. Wow. Good to see you here. Thank you for the Prime sub. We are back with our... Hey, it doesn't quite chrome out. Okay.
The olive?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
It stays in there.
It does. It's olive enough. Well, you hide it with the ice. And
there it is.
Count. There we go.
This will be like our old screen sticking out of my neck.
That's right. It looks like I've been stabbed.
Being stabbed by.
So we are back with our cocktails. What cocktail do we have the evening? What do you want to call it?
Well, we have two options.
We do.
Right? Dirty gin and tonic or a martini highball?
Yeah, dirty martini highball.
Dirty martini highball.
Yeah. So we've got olive juice in here. We've got vermouth. We've got gin. We've got some decent amount of tonic water. We've got our garnish of our olive here, since this is a savory drink as opposed to the usual gin and tonic, which has some lime in it. It's got tonic water and gin. That one's pretty much kind of easy like this. I saw this came across my TikTok feed from a bartender that I always watch on there that I like. So let's wrap this up before Planty gets it. Yeah, everyone keep it down before Planty gets it. Wait, no, Planty's already here. It's too late. It's too late. He's probably making something delicious that involves amaretto.
There's a splash of amaretto.
There's a splash of amaretto.
It's a dirty martini sunset when you put that in there. Wait, no.
Dirty martini sunset.
We'll put that in there.
That's outstanding. Okay. I'm going to remove the olive because that might all be, I'm smelling right now.
Ow!
No, more just for the aroma.
Also, it's dangerous.
Too late!
We hold on.
What?
No, I was holding this off to the side.
I'm going to butcher it. Bahalan Supai? Supal? Supal? Let's go with that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It is... Aromatic-wise, not... Oh, do you getting something? I'm not getting a lot going on.
I'm getting the savory.
Okay, a little bit of that.
Well, because you gave me... So the gin we're using is Ford's.
Yeah, which looks like Fjords, doesn't it?
Fjord?
No, I'm just kidding.
Fjord. Bjorn Fjord.
Bjorn Fjord.
I came from across the fjord.
Dirty Martini Sunset sounds like a George Costanza
yeah.
move. It is. Is there a knuckle involved?
Buck
That's
naked.
my move. Yeah.
Starring Buck Naked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that. I get the essence of dirty. The dirty essence comes through. But which doesn't surprise me because you gave me a little taste of the gin and it was on the milder side. There was maybe like a little licorice or something in there, but it was pretty mild. But
the taste?
Yeah. I'm confused.
It is confusing. It is a little bit. so interesting because it's like refreshing, and then all of a sudden it goes savory on the middle of the palate. Does that make sense?
Refreshingly savory.
Yeah, because it's like it's just kind of like it's the quinine from the tonic water, like I said, that kind of stuff going on. The tonic water. I actually went and bought Canada Dry, like just plain tonic water. I almost used, because I still had 2 cans of it, of the Trader Joe's lime tonic water.
Lime, yeah.
And I was almost gonna use that. I was like, maybe I don't want to like throw another X factor into it.
That was a good call, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that would have been interesting, or maybe it would have been too much. I don't know how strong the lime flavor is in that.
It's noticeable. It's not super pronounced, but it's there. I would say, now having tried it, I would lean toward calling it the Dirty Martini Highball. Personally, because I'm not gonna a gin and tonic. I can like just.
That's accurate.
So it's more of a quenching fast. I mean, I would drink it faster than this. I don't know if I could drink this fast. At least not yet.
Yeah,
my palate's still adapting.
Are you saying the gulpability is
the
low?
Gulpability is not there? Yeah, to me, a gin and tonic is more gulpable.
Right.
Not that you should want to gulp a gin and tonic, but you should savor it. But there's more of a tendency to that because usually, it's more refreshing and easy. This is kind of like I said.
My olive has sank. That's funny. It just literally finally made it through the ice and sank to the bottom.
I'm saving mine because I want to. Trying to stop it from sinking.
I think I like it. I don't love it because I also don't really like dirty martinis.
Well, okay.
You're a dirty martini fan.
So you should have gone for the.
You're a dirty. Well, no, I thought. Well, no, it was interesting because I was like, oh, maybe this would make I like this more than a dirty. I would rather drink this than a dirty martini.
Okay.
So.
I do like the dirty martini
because I just don't like that. I like some of that savory, but all of a sudden that to me sometimes almost takes over the drink, and I like it to be everything a little blended together.
Well, that's because I just opened the jar of olives, take the olives out, and pour the gin in. No,
yeah, exactly. That wouldn't be a bad idea. My ex-girlfriend was a gulper, not too much of a gargler. Oh my God,
whoa.
Jesus,
whoa,
God, dear Lord,
whoa,
oh my God,
Guardians in rare form.
Always something. Always something with you, Guardian down. Yeah, it's weird because it's refreshing, and because of the nature of how this drink usually is, my brain goes like, oh, the fruit is about to come. And well, that doesn't sound good. The fruit is on its way. And then it's like, nope, it's like, it turns out it's just the savory.
Savory, yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Grant, how's it going? Good to see you.
I would agree what you said. I do like, obviously, we just stated, I do like dirty martinis. I like this. I don't love it. Yeah.
You'd probably lean toward a dirty martini.
Having that, or a gin and tonic. One or the other.
I want one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't want the two to shall meet. Yeah. I don't want the twain shall meet. Or however
they don't have to fight each other here for battle of, for supremacy in my glass.
Yeah. Because I love a good gin and tonic, but I like the citrus quality of that. I like it. I like it showing the other side of what you can do with gin.
Yep.
Which I think people always, like the joke is always like, I had something come across my feed the other day. It was one of those things where it was funny, but it was like also annoying at the same time because the person was like, hey, I've got an idea for a drink. We're going to use something that tastes like hairspray. And then, and like they just went over like all the disgusting terminology that people use for like what gin sounds like or what vermouth and all that. Yeah. Oh, so is it like a sweet? So it's got no, it's dry. And it's got all these herbals in it, which will go with the hairspray nature. I was just like, okay, I get what you're doing, but like this is also annoying because that's not true.
So they were making a
martini.
Martini, okay.
And it was just like, okay. Just like my future ex-girlfriend.
Well, that's a damn good olive, though.
I know, aren't those?
Oh, wow. I get in moods for just where I think I could just eat this jar of olives. Especially
Do you usually have olives at the house?
No, we don't. But because I would probably eat that jar of olives.
We get those. I like those. The garlic stuffed olives. That particular brand is really good. I got hooked on these new olives that I found at a local store, and they're like Nob Hill olives, and they had ones that were blue cheese stuffed olives, which are good. Good blue cheese stuffed olives are hard to find unless I actually go to the store. Are the olive stuff? Yeah, they're garlic stuffed.
Yeah.
And they're hard to find it. But then these, I was like, well, I'll try these. These are a bit different. I think it was like Chardonnay or something that they were actually in. And also had some seasonings and stuff. They were the some of the best I'd ever bought at a store. And I bought a second jar of them. And then like literally over the last month, every time I've gone to the store, they've been out of them. They haven't had them. I'm just like,
oh no.
I've looked for them on Amazon. They don't have them. I'm like, no, I finally found like one of my favorite olives. And they were also like $1 or $2 cheaper than these. I was just like,
we have a garlic and jalapeno stuffed olive at work.
just like my date on set. Wow. Guarding down. Foreshadowing. Which will actually be your first move.
We have, garlic jalapeno stuffed. We've got grilled olives that are pretty good. You can actually see the grill marks on the olive. Huh. Yeah.
It's a very tiny grill.
Yeah. Just do them one at a time. Okay. Yeah, it's very tiny. Yeah.
We have to get in very tiny tools.
They're $150 a jar.
Yeah, right.
It's very tedious work to the grilling of the olives. Yeah, this is I am glad. I don't know what I didn't really have a preset notion because I know I like gin and tonics. I know that I don't drink a lot of them, but I do enjoy a martini and a dirty martini as well. So that was like, okay, that's intriguing. That's why I was, $51.49 on that because we could have easily done the other one too. If you would have said, I'm really feeling the other one more, I would have totally been fine with that.
I mean, the other one involved tequila, mezcal, some agave nectar. I was like, I can't believe you didn't pick this one.
This intrigued me though. It was interesting.
No, I was interested in both, so it didn't matter. We'll do that one at some point.
We'll do the other one.
Yeah.
Well,
next week, maybe.
Maybe next week. So
that could be next week's drink.
Unless we come up with something more.
I do have a
fallish.
I do have a new. Well, it's old fashioned is always.
Oh,
in
that's
season.
right, old fashioned. Yeah. But it's funny. I'm thinking of the color of it is going to probably be clear. Right? Or clearish?
No, because actually, you're supposed to use either a reposado or añejo tequila. So it's more of a barrel aged thing.
Okay.
Yeah, no Blanco tequilas there.
Okay.
And then agave nectar will probably bring down the
that's
color.
true.
It'll probably be like a golden,
and some Amaretto cherries. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. Some Amaretto cherries, a little Amaretto, pour it in your cereal.
That's right. And a splash of grapefruit.
And a grapefruit, right? I got a bottle recently. I've not opened it yet. We'll have to do it on a podcast. I found another from another one of the Amaretto. You see, there we go. That got plenty out of the woodworks. I can't. Angel's Envy. It's another Angel's Envy. How we've had the Caribbean cask rye one that we loved, and then they have the one that's just their flagship one. That's the port one that's aged in port barrels.
We have that at the store.
Okay, so then this is.
I actually have some of that in my house. Actually,
really.
Last year when around Thanksgiving, one of our visitors bought a bottle of that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we've got this
triple what?
Oh, if the stupid ad would go off the screen. Oh my God.
We are of legal age.
Oops.
That's not gonna work. You are 5 years old. You cannot enter the site.
Be funny if it still let me in. Angel's Envy Triple Oak.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
Okay, that's a lot of oak.
This is one we're gonna have to try at some point. Finished in a blend of Hungarian Chinkapin and French oak barrels.
Got to be careful with that word.
I very much so. You got to say the whole thing there for sure. That's rough.
Okay.
Chinkapin? I gotta look this up. Where is this from? Eastern and Central North America. It's also known as a yellow oak. Why didn't they just say yellow oak?
Why just say that?
Just say yellow oak.
Because actually,
let's just say yellow oak. Let's just go.
Well,
no,
yeah.
Let's just,
I mean, that's just
let's
call it yellow oak.
Yeah. Hungarian yellow oak and French oak barrels.
There we go.
That is wacky. But yeah, anyway, so I found that was at Costco. They had that. I was like, I have not seen it because Costco actually had Willet.
Oh, okay. But
4 year.
What was it?
60.
Oh, okay.
That was the best price of that, but it doesn't have the Keith price.
It doesn't have the 20% discount.
Doesn't have that. So
we actually
are you up to 63?
We're at 63, 62.99, I think. Yeah. We
they had that and a couple other things, but this is the thing. I was like, I've never had this. Get this one. It was one of those ones. I was like, wow, there's a bunch of good stuff. I was like, just get this one because you haven't had this one.
There's a Costco that's right off the freeway as you're heading like north, just slightly. Well, you're about to be out of Phoenix, but it's
That's the one that one time had all the Stag Junior.
the one. It's off Yorkshire is the exit.
I think
So we'll stop there when we're heading north to get gas, and then also on the way back. And this we did that on our last trip, and I walked through the booze aisle, but they didn't have anything exciting.
Always double
there,
check there. Yeah, you always got to
I thought,
look.
well, I'm gonna try that, but they didn't have anything. So
Fall-ish. What the heck do you know about fall? It's 90 for your outside. Yeah, it was still 95 today. It's going to be like 80 tomorrow. So almost
we're
fall.
looking for maybe some
Positron,
rain.
hi, hello, how are you, brothers? How's it going? Good to see you as well.
Yes.
Good to see you as well.
What's up? Well, we're trying a cocktail that's at least confused my palate a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. And we wouldn't need to visit this specifically if you wanted one or the other.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Some hybrids just don't need to be.
Yeah, because usually it always seems like around the holidays whenever I have to make like 87 martinis, usually you're always like, I'll have one. You're like, can you dirty it for me? And then it's...
Well, it doesn't have to be, though.
That's always pretty easy, though.
Yeah.
It's like, I just throw that.
But
it's funny, like, I'll put in some, I'm like, I probably put in too much. And you're like, you could put a little more. I was like, okay. Like,
I don't know why there's something about that savory
I
note
get it.
in
No,
there,
I get it. It's good.
Yeah.
Gate got a new phone yesterday. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
What kind of phone did you get, Positron? That's awesome. Made a drink today that was sweet.
Sweet.
Brothers, tell us about the drink. You know we want to know. Come on. Don't just I mean, that was a good tease right there.
It's nothing but a big tease.
It's a big tease right there. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was tea. Just made a big pot of tea.
Mango habanero cocktail.
Mango habanero.
Sweet and spicy. Okay.
Just like brothers.
Oh.
Wait, where is it? There we go. Nailed it.
Triple oak. Okay. That's...
Orca, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you this evening. Give it to... And let it go down too far.
I know. That's why I was worried after I saw that happen. I thought, well, I'm just going to eat this right now.
Oh, hand cramped. Can't do it.
Just
sweet and salty, you mean? Right, exactly.
Oh.
There you go. I like a good, like, spicy, like, if I have margarita, like when you go to places, if they have like a jalapeno margarita, or that's like that snake bite one when we go up to Arrogant Butcher, I think it's called, or something, where they put like a little bit of jalapeno. Like, I like that. I like when you add the little bit of spice to it, like just the right amount, like not too much, but the habanero especially too, a little smoky.
What if, and once again, I think we've already established we'd rather have one or the other of these, depending on the...
We've established I will never make this again myself.
For this one, but what if we favored one over the other? Maybe didn't put as much, but then why put it in there? I guess don't make it as dirty, but then you either probably don't get it, or you get just enough to make it annoying. Like, oh, what is that? Yeah. As opposed to you know what's in there. You can
what we have.
You know it.
Yeah.
It is what we thought it was.
It is. Did you know? I think yesterday was like the 20 year. I can't remember what it was. Like, it was some anniversary of that football game, of that game. This was on Twitter. I just like retweeted it. That Monday night game.
Is that really? The 2004? No, wait. It'd have to be.
I can't remember what it said.
Was that the Super Bowl year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was 6. That season, because we went to the Super Bowl.
Maybe it was 18th anniversary then.
So I guess okay.
Yeah, it was. Wow. But it was. I think it was yesterday. It was that day, because then they had clips of all the stuff.
Dennis Green. What did
Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus? Ooh, nice.
What's that? The Nutty Professor? Is that what Sanderson called?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, as a Vikings fan, that's what he used to call him.
Yes.
Blanco tequila, Cointreau lime sour, mango habanero sauce, cane sugar, fresh lime tahini rim. Ooh, nice.
The I sent you that
cane sugar and mango habanero sauce with the lime sour.
That recipe that Fitz sent me. That looked pretty good. What was that? Remember? I think I shared that with you. Because then you top it off with like Spindrift or something like that. It was something lemonade or something. Yeah, that might be more summery.
Okay.
Spring into summer, but because I'm sure we'll have many things keeping us busy now in the next couple of months. Things, things of a red wine nature, things of a
very much red wine nature. Probably some more fall cocktails.
Yep.
Some
stouts.
A lot of things
maybe.
I found lately either has like a maraschino liqueur. Like I kept finding because I looked up because I had found a few things and I was like, well, let me just look up fall cocktail recipes. And I was like, Yeah, like they're definitely at some point we'll probably have to commit to an ingredient or two. They're like, okay, if we do this, it opens up a world of 6 different different cocktails.
Well, like chartreuse is that one thing.
That's one thing.
I saw.
That's one for some things
day.
I have seen. There's that one. Like I said, that maraschino liqueur seems to be in like a lot, like some old fashioned other recipes I've seen. And again, you use very little, so it's not like it would, it's not like we'd go through it really quick. So we'd have a lot of options. So might be a good time to. That might be the thing for 2025. We slowly expand the bar and just keep it. Yeah.
The About Beverages bar.
Yeah, of that specific section
ABB.
of the bar. Borrowed the recipe from Buffalo Wild Wings and made it my own. That's always the fun thing is like, oh, this is good. I don't know exactly what their recipe is. All right, let me put those things in there and then like even tweak it to like your taste. That's cool, brothers. I like that.
Made it my own.
Someday I'll get that out of there. Give it to me.
Finger cramp.
I did. Like my other finger, like cramp. I was like reaching in like so hard. I was like,
Just start tipping it. Maybe it'll slide. You may have to suffer a punctured lip.
I'll see. You see it sticking out of my neck. I think I got it. What I missed, Crocodile? How's it going? Good to see you.
What
you
I
missed
missed
a couple things.
Hopefully you didn't mess anything.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't mess anything up. Great Ocean Brewing, ripe water, sparkling hop water. We liked it.
Good.
It was good. If you like the hop water stuff, like I said, a little more flavorful than some of the ones we'd had. At least here, compared to the website, it was a little pricier than the website, which kind of is maybe then what puts it at like
maybe with the shipping or whatever.
Yeah,
if
who
you did
knows?
it that way, but yeah.
And then we just are finishing up a dirty G&T cocktail, or as you were calling it, the dirty martini highball.
Yeah.
We kind of decided we would make that one again.
Yeah.
Like I said, we
Make
want
one or the other.
We want one or the other.
Pick a lane.
Pumpkin spice out. That we haven't done yet. That will be the last thing on the menu here in just a little bit.
Yep.
If I can ever get this olive out of
Pick
here.
a lane. Not Elaine. A lane. Watch Andrew as his quest for the olive.
Yeah. Fine with a regular G&T and GNS. That's Guns and Sozas. Oh, okay. Gin and soda. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, this one was weird because you get the tonic, and like I said, for me it was like I was ready then for the lime part, and then the rest of the gin. You get the gin, like we had a pretty mild gin. It was the Ford's gin, so it was like you kind of got that stuff, and then your brain's going like, okay, now the lime comes in or the citrus component, and then all of a sudden you get like the little bit of vermouth, and you get the savory, and it was like, this is weird. Like it was just like
the first few sips were definitely an adjustment period for the palate.
It was
like okay,
palate adjustment.
Okay, and then after that, then it's like okay, now I know what this tastes like, and so
some gins would probably work a lot better being dirty. Yeah, exactly. Like this one was definitely a little bit more. It's on the milder side, but it's still a classic juniper forward one. Like it's not a citrus one, like a Hendrix or a 209 or whatever else. Like some of the other ones that we like. Yeah, flavor spectrums can be so agreed. Yeah, very much agreed. So, but yeah, like overall, I think the idea behind this drink is like fine, but like you said, I'm not a huge dirty martini fan, but I was still interested to see what this did. You like dirty martinis. We both like gin and tonics. And even you were like, I want one or the other. I want them separate. I don't need them
Pick one.
combined. I don't need that the waitress accidentally tripped and spilled it into my drink.
Yeah. You got your gin and tonic in my martini.
Yeah.
We got your martini in my gin and tonic.
You got your peanut butter in my...
Two great drinks that don't necessarily taste great together.
It's not bad. It's not going to happen.
I mean, I'm going to finish it. It's not like I'm like, ooh. Oh, the olive is almost had.
Now I'm going to make it. I'm going to have to wait till after.
All 4 teams in the North could make the playoffs, but they will probably start to cannibalize each other as they play
at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I would have to own tiebreakers over teams with the same record. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely could happen. Likely, no. I easily could see 3 teams making it. 4 would be super tough. Because, yeah, a lot of them, some of them play, like the Bears haven't played anybody from the division yet. So we have all 6 of those division games still left. So that's like a lot of back and forth. And then, like I said, I think the other teams have only played each other like a little bit at most. So it's going to be interesting. Most important news of the day, Sushi. What is the most important news of the day? That you're awesome? We knew that already, but still news, I guess.
Making a martini dirty is a way to hide mediocre or worse gin vodka.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see people doing that.
Yep.
Could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's high is 74. Oh my God. Let's go. Not always, I guess, but wouldn't want to do a top shelf booze. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would want to do something that's a little more mid shelf. That's true. I have a question. We will try and have an answer. Heard Arizona is getting not so bad temperatures right now. We're still in the 90s right now. Tomorrow and Saturday are supposed to be pretty nice. And then we slowly creep. We don't hit 100, it seems like, anymore. But we slowly creep back into the 90s. And then
the evenings and mornings have been good still.
The evenings are really nice. Like I said, the mornings are really nice. Like I said, because it's cooling down to like in the 60s at night. Almost time to open the windows a little bit. Do you open the windows at all in the evenings?
Not. I would if it was cool enough.
Do you do that during the winter? Do you open up a window at all? No. Let in the nice, cool, crisp air?
Yeah, no, I know. That's not necessarily...
okay.
There's different opinions on that.
Fair.
In the house.
You're like, I am off to the Veneration Suite for the cool, crisp air.
Yes.
Sushi, thank you for the giant Robert Loggia, as always. Appreciate it. What does a shaken, not stirred drink mean? So if you shake a cocktail, you're going to add much more water to it. There's going to be much more water content because
aerate it up a little bit.
Shaking. Yeah, there's going to be some aeration. But like I said, the biggest thing is about how the water, like I said, winds up getting in there. If you stir, you're just kind of stirring down a drink, lightly mixing it, only adding in a little bit of water content to it.
There's certain styles of drinks you shake and certain ones you stir, I think, right? Some you don't want to.
Yeah. Like you would never, like if you ever saw someone say, I'm going to make you an old fashioned and they start shaking it, just get the fuck out of there.
Oh,
like do not even be around.
Get out of there.
Just run like immediately.
Whoa.
Martinis can go kind of either way. Like I said, I stir, I do not shake my martinis because again, it's all about how much water content you add in. Yeah. Apparently James Bond could not take a nice sturdy martini. So that's what it is. Yeah.
A sturdy dirty.
A sturdy dirty.
The sturdy dirty martini.
Oh my God. That would be pretty good.
Sturdy dirty.
Think of martini too. Yeah. Like I said, martinis I stir. Old fashions I stir. Other, like I said, it really depends on the drink. But yeah, like I said, that is the difference, brothers. Like I said, if you shake something or stir something, you added more or less water content. So, and obviously the more you shake or stir, you can add more. But again, that actual act just adds a lot more. So.
Any? Yeah.
Oh, I think I got it.
Oh, there he goes.
Sweet success.
He got it.
Live on stream.
Savor the olive.
That was a cold olive.
It was under a block of ice or a bed of ice.
Pretty much. Olive was under the Titanic ice there. Have you have any successful bets still going right now, right? Don't you?
I have money on all 4 teams in the... Well,
that's a lot of hedging.
Well, you get the... yeah. Hedge city. But you get, the lose twice bets that you get to put. So I've done that a little bit. But I actually there for a while, like every day I was doing something. And the last couple of days I haven't. And I got to tell you, it feels phenomenal. Because my account, and for the most part, it's money that
you really use.
It's not my own money.
You've used mostly found money.
Well, you guys got me gift cards. You and I think Joe
true.
both got me gift cards. But in the last month, I was up at a certain point, and that point's down $200 now.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it's funny how that goes. Though.
It sucks, but because you're like, oh, it's so fun, and then you're like, yeah, I'll make this great. Oh, it's okay, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, and you just missed something by like 1 touchdown.
I had multiple
2 yards or something, and it's like, are you kidding? Really? The Lions. So here's 2 things right off the top of my head. The Lions scored what, like 5 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah. Because they had like 87
and Jahmyr Gibbs didn't score one of them.
No, he didn't. And did you have Jahmyr Gibbs?
I needed him for a touchdown because I paired him with Pollard and Henry, and they both scored. That would have been like $50. So, because I used a $10 free bet. So that didn't happen. And then Kirk Cousins, a couple of Thursdays ago, threw for over like 500 yards.
Yeah.
But
when we didn't play him on our fantasy team.
But only 15 of them were to Bijan Robinson, and I needed him to have like 26 yards.
I had the exact same. Oh my God. So I was so mad. So I had 2 weeks in a row. It was one of those ones, like I said, I had like literally like $18 left on like DraftKings, like just from like last season. Like because I hadn't been doing much at all. And I was like, And so 2 weeks in a row, I was like, okay, because I keep seeing these things come across, like, here's the parlay, they like do this thing. I was like, you know what, for 8, like I split it up.
Yeah.
So that one, I think I had $10 on.
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of things. Literally, if Bijan Robinson would have caught 20, like had 25 receiving yards, I would have won $300 on my $10 bet.
Yeah.
Everything else had hit. That was the last. I was like, and at one point he had like, I think it's 17 and a half yards.
He got to like
or
16 or 17.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, he's going to get this. I was like, how are they not? And then also I'd be like, why is Algier in the game right now?
Yeah.
You just start getting so mad at the stupidest things.
Drake London gets injured and out. And then he throws a touchdown to the like 5th string receiver. And it's like, really? So, 500 yards and only 15 or 16 of them go to him. So
yeah, it was like,
just,
I literally had like $10. So I didn't,
like,
so I was like, let me just see. Cause it was like, someone's like, I hit on this last week. Here's my one. And you're looking at them all. And you're like, well, these all seem like, and it's one of those things where it's like, you pick, and this is why it's tough. You pick 6 or 7 things that are easily should happen, like low things. But in compounding that, that's what makes the value then of that bet possibly happen. And all of them, I was like, well, these seem pretty like reasonable. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I'll try it and see what happens. And it was, I would just look and I was like, oh, that happened. Oh, that happened. And then all of a sudden I was like, I just need him to get like what, and it literally was going to be like over, it was like $250 some or whatever on this bet because of the margin or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I was like, Kirk Cousins has this many yards and he can't throw for 26 yards to the, who I think like the previous 2 weeks I looked, he'd had 40 and 50 yards like receiving. I was like,
no, that was supposed to be a good thing. Yeah.
That was like the easy one. Yeah. Got addicted to olives with pickled garlic inside. Yeah, we just had garlic stuffed olives here that I think those are delicious. I like olives. Like I said, I get it. Some people don't like them, but yeah, we were talking earlier to Crocodile. I had found some blue cheese stuffed olives that I absolutely loved that I thought were fantastic. Recently I'd found them. They were like, they had like a Italian seasoning that they were marinated in. And I think it was like a Chardonnay. Like it was like they were some of the best I'd had other than actually going to a restaurant where they're hand stuffing the blue cheese in there, which I'd always get. And I went in there and they were, oh my God, they were so good. And I bought them twice and then I went back like within the last month and they've been out of them ever since. They only have like an almond stuffed olive, which I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah,
that seems weird, but anyway.
Does seem weird, yeah.
But yeah,
somebody's
have a good night. Gonna run a Vespers. Planty, have a good night running your Vespers. Good luck.
Baker's commenting on your martinis.
Andrew's martinis are excellent. They are pretty good. I do like them. Talk to your grocer. They'll help. I should, because they always. It's literally this same company. This Knob. I think it's Knob Hill or whatever it was. They had 5 different varieties of their olives, and I tried those just completely out of pocket. Wasn't going to try them because I usually can't find good blue cheese olives. Hello, Handsome and Andrew. Oh my God, wow. Chucky, son of a bitch. This is how it goes. Chucky, I'm glad you're back. Your surgery today went well. I'm glad that went good. So
we're assuming,
good to see you.
Or do you know?
No,
sure?
I know it went well.
Oh, okay.
He tweeted it on Twitter. He said everything went well. I have to go in again, but it went well. So.
Okay. All right. The first step was good.
First
or second step. Or
that's right.
However many steps.
Yeah, the first step. I'm glad it went well.
Glad to hear that. Yes.
All right, a pumpkin beer. Should we go grab that?
Yeah. Might need to have a chip or two.
Yeah, I think we may need to do that. All right. Okay. We will be right back. And we are back. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. Finally, a pumpkin beer enters the arena.
And courtesy of me.
I know.
Not courtesy but just the fact that I was the one who...
That is extremely shocking.
It is very shocking.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That I was the one who made this happen. That's very strange.
Also, difficult to find pumpkin beers already. Just because it was probably much earlier in the season.
Yeah, it is October 17th. So 2 weeks from today actually is Halloween.
Yeah, you did find the dogfish that was hanging out. One of our always favorites, usually. Now in cans, like you said.
Dogfish in cans. The 2024 version. Yes.
That is true. The 2024 version. But yeah, so we've got this. This is from, do I have I think I have a graphic for this.
So the thing about...
It's not the most exciting graphic in the world.
Yeah. I'm a little confused.
It's a milk stout, so hence all these udders on the can.
Oh, that's what... Okay, I was wondering what the heck that was.
Yeah.
That was... Yeah.
It is a milk stout called How Now Brown Cow. They use this for a bunch of different things. Teats, there you go.
Teats.
Bunch of different things. They use this like in a peanut butter, right? I think they have a
peanut
butter version of that. This one just says pumpkin spice. I don't know if it actually has pumpkin in it. We couldn't really find. Probably not.
Doesn't. Would be my guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess they're just using the same base and then kind of doing that sort of thing.
There were very at the bottle shop I was at yesterday. Tap and Bottle the options were limited. And once again, I understand it's October 17th. you're starting to probably wean away your pumpkin offerings. Although I remember we went to the Tap and Bottle downtown last year after the football game, which we went to in November, and they still had something from Roses Under the Stairs, I think.
Still the Wiley Roots, too, because that was where I got another one of the ones that we liked last year.
Maybe that wasn't a big thing this year for breweries to go all pumpkin.
Well, could be. Yeah, maybe that trend has waned a little bit. Otters, at least, is better than the Bed Bath & Beyond candle. Oh, God, there's a Bed Bath & Beyond candle. I have a candle that's a pumpkin bourbon that's really good. It's still one of my favorites.
I've seen you light it and pour it into a glass. A little drop.
Just a little drop of wax. Just right there.
Nice foamy head.
Mm-hmm.
Float a quarter on that. We've said that before.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a root beer float.
It's almost like a pumpkin spice cake of some sort or something.
Yeah, there's some sweet, but then there's the spice. And there's something that reminds me of like when you have a root beer float where you pour root beer.
Oh, okay.
There's something
little
in there,
licorice in there, maybe?
Probably the spicy, yeah, and the sweet together. But
okay, that smells good.
No, I'm not. I'm still intrigued.
Yeah,
and in a good way.
That's good.
It works.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little coffee note in there, a little dark chocolate, little milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth, obviously, because it's a milk stout. So I'm sure there's a little vanilla, maybe some lactose in there for that.
Where is this brewery out of? That was one thing I didn't look up. Did you? Is that easy to see?
Not on there. Well, Herndon. Where's Herndon?
Herndon. No, I don't know. Oh, pizza.
Virginia.
Okay.
So this is out of Virginia.
So this will probably be one we'll want to try. Trader Joe's is coming out with like an imperial vanilla JoJo's stout, and it's the same people who make and it is a stout this time. It's I think it said vanilla, maybe vanilla chocolate. The same people who make the cookie butter beer.
Oh,
are doing this Hardywood. Okay. So I think it'll definitely be worth. That'll fit in sometime as soon as we get that.
Yeah, definitely. That cookie butter one was surprisingly good for what it was.
I also still have vintage ales that I bought. I know we did one. How was it 10 years by the time we had finally had it? That one
I can't remember. It was a while.
It was a long time. It had aged, but I have each of the last 2 years. So if we want to do, I know we haven't done one of those in a while. That could be something we do going forward as well. But it always seems like we get to a point where, and we've been, I think, pretty good about almost knowing in advance what we're going to do or having an idea. And that certainly happens now. All of a sudden, there's too many.
Yeah, it feels like there's a bunch of seasonal stuff that starts coming up.
Yeah. So
thought about y'all yesterday. Rode right by Roughtail Brewing in OKC on the way to Top Golf. Unfortunately, no time to stop. Damn. That would have been nice. I saw you put up one of your tweets that you were at Top Golf, being a top golfer.
I've heard that's fun. I haven't done that.
I've heard that's actually, super fun. I've never done that. I heard it's a little expensive, but I heard it's really fun. Yeah, this is good. I mean, this is good, whatever, it's 6.5%, 7%, something like that. Like it's just.
I think the fact that it's a milk stout lends itself to being receptive to the spices they add. Mm-hmm. Didn't necessarily.
And they're not overpowering.
They're definitely, they're not overwhelming. So.
Yeah, it was definitely a little baked, like kind of flavor in there too, something. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's really tasty. Had 2 appetizers, 2 hours of golf for 4 and a couple of beers. And it was that's not bad. No. Okay, that's better than I thought. Like I said, I don't know, maybe I've just heard more expensive things for some reason. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
2 hours of golf for 4. Yeah. No, that sounds good. I am pleased.
Yeah, that's good.
With this purchase.
Do they have anything else happen to see from this brewery at all?
I think so, but I don't.
Okay.
I thought I saw the name Aslin on something else, but not. I was more like pumpkin. So, and then while I was there, I was like, I should grab something else. So that's when I grabbed that IPA that I told you about. That's a local thing. So
24 tap tasting room. Double orange starfish, volcano sauce, power. Okay, so they do a bunch of IPAs and things too.
Master of Karate. Oh, karate.
Master of karate. Okay. All right. So they do a little. Yeah, we should probably definitely look for some other things. That's pretty good. Average rating on their beers is a 4 out of over 1 million rate. That's pretty good. This is actually one of their lower rated beers.
Yeah, this one was
not by much.
3.86.
Yeah, which is still good. Like anything over 3.75 on Untapped. I mean, I would try other things too, but yeah, that's good. Well, at least we got to have one good pumpkin this season.
Well, and we still have
that's true. We have the pumpkin one.
We have the pumpkin.
Yeah.
This we could do that one too if you want. Or do you want to save that?
No, we should save that one.
Okay.
We could always open with that one next week or something like that see if it's still one of our returning champion favorites. I don't think I had one of those last year, to be honest. A couple years ago, I think I did. A couple years ago, I think I bought a 4-pack. I swear the last time I bought it was probably still in bottles.
I can't remember the last beer I had from Dogfish. I'd like to get a few of their 120s though. Or see that again.
The 120s were always good. Like, and then when we did we had the special 120s that I found. That was the ones in the special barrels or whatever. They used the Dogfish used Sam Adams barrel, the Utopia barrels.
Oh yeah,
we had those. That was actually pretty good too.
There are no dumb questions.
That's right. But is there a strong taste of pumpkin? There's a strong taste of not strong. There's a good taste of pumpkin spice.
Yes, pumpkin pie spice kind of things in there.
Yeah,
and it is appropriate. It's not. We were both saying it's not overwhelming. And it is a good blend. Sometimes you can go too cinnamony or go one way or the other, and there could be too much or not enough. But it really blends in well with this style. At least,
the chocolatey in there kind of helps out too, which makes it nice. Like I said, it's kind of like almost like a spice cake in a way. Like it's kind of that kind of thing. It's good. We definitely have had some that are more over the top. We usually try and skew toward pumpkin beers that actually use pumpkin in them.
Right.
That's becoming a little harder to find these days.
Well,
but some of our favorites, that was what it had. And it wasn't like you'd actually taste pumpkin, but there's usually was more body in those beers from actually them using the squash.
But on October 16th, I guess pumpkin beer beggars can't be choosers.
That is a good way to put it. That is a good
Although
way to
once
put
again,
it.
there was that one from Bottle Logic, but I just couldn't quite commit.
It's expensive
to the price tag on that one. So
yeah, those are always in the mid 20s for a 500 ml, right? Usually,
I feel like that's what it was. I don't think it was any. Maybe it was a little bigger than that. Maybe it was a 16.9 or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It seemed like it was. I don't think it was one of those because that 500 ml that's smaller than 12 ounces, right?
No, that's more. That's like that's like a pint. Like it's right
okay.
at a pint.
All right. So maybe that's what it was.
Isn't that right at 15
Okay.
ounces, 16 ounces, something like that? I think.
Yeah, it was probably that then.
But yeah, no, that's good. I like that. Good introduction to a brewery that we're not familiar with is always nice.
Yeah, especially if we can say, wow, that's pretty. So then if they do a pumpkin or a peanut butter chocolate version of this, that would be interesting to try.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, definitely we'll keep our eyes open for more from Aslin Beer Company.
Yeah, that is good. So what do you feel for next week then? Do that cocktail maybe, I guess? To do that, we could also do the bourbon. Like I said, we could just do that bourbon. We could have the cocktail. Is it more red wine time? We've got the pumpkin beer we could have.
I do have but I don't know if I'll see if there's anything maybe with an eye toward Thanksgiving because we're obviously
sure.
We're a little over a month out from that with it. I think it's as late as it can fall this year. It's like
is it one of those again? Oh,
it's one of those.
Okay.
I do have a French Cab Franc that's a more budget-friendly one, but it's been recommended by one of our regulars and also by trusted beverage person Fitz. As well.
Okay.
I have a bottle of that at the house. I don't know if that's something but maybe but yeah, I'll keep my eye out for that. And I think cocktail and we've got the Dogfish Pumpkin.
Okay.
Right.
All right. It seems like
we have some thoughts.
We have a lot of options. I have some thoughts. That was always funny. Man, yeah, that is tasty. All right. Well, thank you guys all for being here this evening.
Thank you.
We do appreciate it. It's been a good time as always. Get the teats off the screen. There we go.
Teat removal.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, what is this graphic? And I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize what that was. Okay.
I was like, okay. But anyway. All right. Well, thank you guys all for being here. We appreciate it. Well, let's go say hi to Angelica right now. She is playing some Destiny. She's doing some solo Vespers. Host the new dungeon. She's trying to do it solo. Normally do this with 3 people. She's going solo. It makes it more difficult.
I was going to say, that sounds more challenging.
It is much more challenging.
Okay.
It is always entertaining to see. So let's go say hi to her, and he will see you next week.
Next week, that's correct.
I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
That will be the plan.
Sounds good. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And yeah, see you then.
If I can find all the buttons. Oh, everything's going a little slow.
I know. I can see that.
Yeah,
I'm locked. Frozen.
It's thinking about it.
That's not my best
Will
face.
that work? There we go. Good enough. Who knows what the music's going to do? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it.